Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick post-fight analysis video. Bantamweight fight between Norma Dumont and Ashlee Evans-Smith. Shout out to Norma Dumont. You know, she really tried to make the weight cut for bantamweight, but she couldn't get fully down there, which I understand. She's a good-sized girl. She's a thick girl, and she did cut down to 139. But this was like a quick transition for her. She's, like I said, natural featherweight. And she just took this fight against Ashlee Evans-Smith. And I think that eventually if she transitions, and gets down and is able to shed those 4 pounds or, about 4 or 5 pounds, I think she could be a new addition to the bantamweight division because she definitely brings some youth and a nice competitive style to the bantamweight division. As for Ashlee Evans-Smith, she just went in here and try to go head on against a much bigger, stronger fighter. It didn't work out that way. She really got pounded in this fight. And the only thing that really held up was her chin. And that's the only thing I can really give her credit for in this fight because she didn't really make any adjustments to, counter the bigger fighter. She was just running straight in head first. And she took a dominant beating in this fight. This was probably the more better skilled fight where it was, I won't say back and forth, but it was a little bit more competitive. It was definitely a little bit more competitive because Norma Dumont, she did have to work for this win. She did have to eat a few shots here and there until she got into her groove and was able to just pick apart Ashlee Evans-Smith. But like I said, she really got beat like she stole something. And, I think that was karma, right? But, man, just going back and looking at the first round, Ashlee was coming forward, like I said, with the pressure, landing some good kicks. But Norma, easily took a few of these shots because she knew she had the durability and the size. She was able to find her range early, right away. Did well staying out of reach of a long fighter. But Ashlee was, she was setting up some good counters early on. She landed a couple good right hands, but Norma just came in, didn't respect the power at all, closed the range, connected with a few good right hands and counter lefts. And you could already see the difference in power. Like I've seen this sometime in like boxing matches where one guy, he starts boxing like the naturally bigger guy. Then all of a sudden, when the bigger guy just turns it on, you start seeing the difference in power and strength where you get cracked with like a good right hand or one of their shotgun jabs and it just knocks you back. And that's kind of how it was with this fight. As soon as Norma let them hands go, you could see the reaction, like the natural reaction out of Ashlee. Like her body was getting knocked back. She was eating those shots to the chin and she was just getting hit with those heavy right hands. And I think whenever Norma Dumont saw the reaction, from Ashlee Evans-Smith, she got a little bit more relaxed. Like, not like overconfident, but just relaxed where she said, okay, I found my range. All I got to do is start hitting with these big shots, and I can knock her back with a few of these good hard shots. So a couple of times, Norma, she just took Ashlee's shots, quickly punched her way in, went in for a clinch, and opened up a cut on Ashlee with a big elbow. Big takedown, too, because when she hit her with that takedown, she fell on her and put that weight on Ashlee and was just in the guard, beating her up. Second round, Norma opened by timing those kicks from Ashlee, catching one and landing some good right hands. Again, excellent job at measuring her range, and that's how you see like Ashlee didn't really have an answer for this. She would take these big shots, and then whenever she would try to counter, like Norma was gone. Norma was gone. Like whenever she would land a few of her shots, she was gone out of range. I think Ashlee just made a mistake trying to go in for a takedown in this round, and Norma just wrapped her up in a clinch. And though Ashlee did get the takedown, Norma rolled on her and got her in the side position, and Ashlee just looked lost. She winds up in a full mount. She's putting that weight on Ashlee and just grinding the forearm on her and just riding her. She's just riding her at this point. And Ashlee, I give her credit. She was able to scramble back to her feet, but Norma, once again, just goes back to picking her apart from the outside, cracking her with these good right hands and left hands. And Ashlee's just looking tenderized at this point. Like, she's looking ground up. Face is red. Norma's just bashing her with these hard, full, extended shots, just beating her up. And she sends her reeling back in this round. Again, another one of those hard power shots that cracked Ashlee right on the head. It was like a good straight left hand towards the end of the round and knocked Ashlee back. And again, like I said, like, Ashlee's a tall, long fighter. And, she's not skinny, but Norma, she is a thick girl. Like, she just has a lot of power in her legs too. Like, she's a girl with a good heavy foundation. So, the way she keeps her feet planted, she can just turn over good shots. At the same time, she was pretty light on her feet, which I thought was impressive. She was able to like bounce in and out. but she was still able to generate hard power because she has that thick core. The last round, Norma, like I said, really comfortable, just fighting from the outside, making Ashlee miss, and at the same time landing hard shots on the inside and fighting well off the back foot, which to me, again, like I said, I thought it was just kind of weird because I was thinking that, a fighter like Ashlee, she was going to be more in and out, but she was coming straight forward, and the role was kind of reversed at this point, and Ashlee got at it, she would just keep coming forward, getting peppered and cracked with these shots from a good distance. And I almost thought she was going to get stopped in this round. Ashlee came in, tried to clinch, and Norma, just too strong, was just really dogging her out. And last minute, like I said, I thought she would have got the stoppage. She landed a big barrage and dropped Ashlee, but Ashlee was able to get back up, clinch, and survive. So Ashlee has some good little veteran techniques in there, to last the fight out. But overall, it was a good, solid technical match from Norma, 30-27 from me. But I just would like to see Norma be a little bit more aggressive in situations like this. Like, I know you don't want to take crazy chances, but if you know you outgun a fighter in size, power, and technique, and you're constantly countering them, maybe by the second round you should know your own strength and your own power, and you should know your own chin as well, where you can just go in and say, I'm going in for the kill, I'm taking this fighter out. Because I'd say that's the one thing that would hold Norma Dumont back, is not having that full-on killer instinct. Like, I feel like there was too many moments where she would admire her work. Now, I know I'm being critical, but I would have taken Ashlee Smith out by the second round if I knew I was hurting her like that. Because like I said, when she hit her with a good left hand in the second round and she went reeling back, I was like, okay, that's it. You need to get her out of here. And then when she jumped on in that last, 30 seconds of the third round, I was like, she's done again. But she waited so long that Ashlee Smith had time to, use a little trick and just kind of hold on and survive, to the end of the round, But if she would have jumped on her in the beginning of the third round, she would have got her out of there. But yeah, overall, it was a good technical fight for Norma Dumont. But like I said, if you do start fighting at bantamweight, those tougher customers like Yana Kunitskaya, Ketlin Vieira, Sarah McMahon, if you hurt them, you got to go ahead and get them out of there. Don't stand back and admire the shots. But yeah, like I said, from here, Norma Dumont, I like to see her go on a diet where she can actually get down to 135 as long as it doesn't hurt her. Go down to 135 and try to compete with those bantamweights, bring some life into the division. Ashlee Smith, like I said, I don't have much to say about her. This was just karma, like a lot of people feel. I was surprised a lot of people felt that same way, but yeah, it's that type of energy, man. Combo Breaker 99, I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.